Hey, what's up, guys?
I
Here.
know.
So over the years, I have covered
I have seen this on Twitter. I need to see. I need to know.
many situations where YouTubers are being canceled.
Is it me? No. It's apparently some guy is being called a bad word because they watch Mint, the VTuber Mint. They are being called an acrobat PDF.
And accused of some very serious stuff.
Like,
and that is
what? So random for absolutely no reason at all?
the case again today with the YouTuber Fizz. Now, Fizz is being accused of not only being a full-fledged
Honestly, what do you mean?
but also
Is it even allowed to watch VTubers anymore? Or are you just a bad person? Is this what it is? No? Oh,
following
okay.
CP accounts. Now, of course, Twitter users would never make serious, life-ruining allegations like this
No.
unless they had serious, bona fide proof to
True.
back up those allegations. Well, of course,
Twitter users would never lie or exaggerate anything. Honestly.
individuals like this have the proof on full display. And to break the immersion here and just kind of get straight to the point, this user is being canceled.
Oh, wait, this is one of the most commonly used emoji combination used by the 4-letter word people. Explain. What? Wait, so you are into lolis if you use an emote combination? What? What? Bro, what are they smoking?
For
Dude, it's just someone being angry, for fuck's sake.
interacting with the accounts of the V.
Yeah, you feel angry? You're using the angry emote? Cancelled. Over for you.
VTuber Mint. Yes.
Oh, you're into watching an adult woman with a beautiful anime avatar? Well, obviously, you're into kids. Duh, stupid.
This YouTuber is facing life-ruining allegations and being dunked on in viral posts accusing them of the worst things imaginable for interacting.
The cup size of consent. The pixel cup size of consent. Min doesn't have the cup size of consent. Bro, she doesn't even look like a loli. These are not loli proportions. She's just a short woman. I'm afraid that people are losing the plot. They are actually starting to be unable to make difficulties between what is just an adult and what is a child.
With the VTuber Mints. Now, I actually discovered this entire situation through this post right here, where it says, came across a series of threads accusing a YouTuber of being a predator and following CP accounts after going through dozens of replies and finally...
See? This is, you know why this is? Because we didn't get kept. During COVID, a bunch of retards started watching anime. And I actually mean a bunch of retards. And now they think they own the place. And whenever there is just literally a girl on screen, say, oh my god. Oh my god, she's only a 1,005-year-old, you sick fuck.
Figuring out what was actually going on, it turns out he just liked mints. What are we doing, man? And you can see some of the people who are propagating these lies in the replies of that tweet, saying, not gonna lie, if you see a childlike VTuber...
I wanna point out that there was a guy who called my avatar a loli too. When I was like beefing with someone on Twitter, they said that I have pictures of like kids on my thingy, meaning fan arts of me. My character being a child. Like, I don't know, man. Like, stop projecting. It's kind of weird.
Nice.
It's hella weird, actually.
Remember, guys, you can't fuck a woman that doesn't have D cups. Defadicable. The cup size of consent is real, and if you defend it, you're fucked up.
It's true. Yours? Yeah, you would be surprised. It's because for them, anything anime character is just basically a kid. Which is weird.
And try to defend it, you're a predator. It shouldn't be hard to denounce lolly. It's bit hard to say it's gross and think people who support it are creeps
It's not even
and
lolly,
predators.
bro.
Now you can see this is clearly someone who is lacking brain cells. They can barely even formulate a single sentence, let alone use proper grammar. But this is the level of intelligence we're dealing with in the situation, where people like this are accusing Fizz of these allegations based on following and interacting with the VTuber.
Dude, I can't wait for them to figure out how Saba's avatar looks like.
Mint. So here's Fizz,
Or literally any Japanese VTuber from like Hololive.
but his alt account. And this is where everything transpired with these very problematic posts like this,
Bruh.
where sharing some photos of Mint, he sent
You know what the
Be
problem
Twitter
is?
user. See attractive woman.
Yeah.
Get aroused.
Yeah.
Start thinking of kids.
Yeah.
Get angry at someone else.
Yeah.
Zero self-awareness lol.
It's, you know what? You know why? Because it's cute. The problem is that I feel like Western women are not cute anymore. They are just sort of bitchy. Or like sexy. But they're
COVID
never
did
cute.
irreversible damage to the anime community.
It's true.
I hope like with COVID it ends and can heal.
It's true. So if you see someone who is acting a little bit cute, like, you see, this is why they were like mean to Emiru too. Like, she was never dressing like in a scandalous way. She was wearing pajamas, and they were like, oh my god, she's wearing pajamas, she's being cute, she's baiting. You know? They normies can't handle that a woman can stay cute after 18. It's like after 18, you can become an OnlyFans whore, but you cannot remain cute. Because if you're acting cute, then obviously you're trying to be something that you aren't. You know? It's so weird. It's so weird.
simply said, she's perfect. And
Really, you can understand why men started calling women boys. Actual horniness is empowered, but being cute is baiting. Isn't it strange? Like, eat my ass. Thank you, dessert. Thank you so much for eating my ass. But like, I was never really sexy in my entire life, and I don't consider myself sexy. I never really dress sexy. Like, I don't really have, like, beside that one heart t-shirt, I actually don't have anything that would show any cleavage at all. I don't like it. Even right now, I have like an oversized t-shirt and a scandalously short short, right? But I'm just like chill. I'm vibing. But I do enjoy being cute. I don't like being, I don't know, like overly... Oh, that was good. Potty? Question mark? I don't know. Oh, I was trying not to say that. I don't want to act like a whore. I've... right? But I think... I don't think it's normal that every time people see anyone as cute, and especially since VTubing originated from Japan, right? Like all the anime stuff. I think more girls are more comfortable to be cute with a cute anime avatar, but it's not. It's not because of the kid. I will be honest with you. Honestly, children are not fucking cute. They are little nightmares. So I don't even understand where you're getting this from. Like, no one in their right mind would just think of that. That's fucking weird.
you can see the terminally online wackadoos in the quotes. Here's a few examples, and there's hundreds of insane posts, but here's some examples. Fizz when he sees children. Fizz running towards the closest kindergarten.
They do know that an anime avatar is not real too, right? Like, you cannot say that an XY character can look like a child because it's not. First of all, it's anime style. It's a stylus character, right? Your dick is now a noodle. Thank you, Kikai. Right? It's a cartoon character. It's a dumbed down, simplified character, which is cute because cute looks good on screen, right? And also, there is a goddamn adult human voicing the character. So it's on so many levels, it's wrong.
The VTuber.
It reminds me of when you have like these girls who have like flat chest and they are like short, and it's like, oh wow, well you should just freaking uninstall yourself. You're just baiting the people. You're just baiting. Wait, hold up. I can even show you something. I just saw this today and I felt so sad for this person. So she's like a cosplayer, right? And she cosplays like some anime girls, like literally whatever. And she's getting like hate comments. She's 24. That's just, she's skinny, right? And she's flat. She hasn't been blessed with big badonka honkers, but she's 24. What is she supposed to do? She's like halfway to her 30s. You know, like it's exactly, it's human rights leaving those people's body when the human happens to have measurements they deem immoral. It's like they do understand that why the age of consent exists. It's not because a child looks one way or another. It's because they are too young in their head to be able to consent. It's not because you're flat. That you don't become an adult when you grow double D's or a fat ass. You know, that's not how it works. You don't just absolutely... It's so stupid. You don't... I believe it or not, you don't. It's so stupid. So, like, you're telling that someone who happens to be short, even in their 20s or 30s, are not allowed to date until their, like, face starts sagging or something? Like, oh, I'm sorry, you're 50 and you're still short? I don't think so, Grandma. I don't think so. Stay alone forever.
YouTuber he watches barely looks like a child, mocking someone who is trying to say...
There are adult women from 40 centimeter. Yeah? You're talking about people that literally not able to internalize this contradiction in their head. That is very sad. I think that's very sad.
Hey, this is not proof he's a predator. Again, this is about interacting...
That doesn't... Dude, I'm so mad. It doesn't even look like a lily at all.
...with Mint, who is, of
there are like proportions. So the way you have to do is that usually an adult female in anime art, the body has to be 2 size of the head and the leg has to be 3 size of the head, or 2.5 if you want to be spicy, right? But if you just measure it with your fingers, it's exactly 2 to 3. It's not a lolly.
course, a VTuber who is controlled by an adult, and when it comes to this fictional character that is used for the VTuber model, this isn't even a lolly. But
the thing is that for these people, everything is lolly. Oh, you have high-pitched voice? You're a lolly. Oh, your character has big, round, sparkly eyes? You're a lolly. Oh, your character is smiling? You're a lolly. What's the child scale? Ugh, it would be like, I don't know, like 111 or something like that. It wouldn't be like 222. Like, I'm thinking about like Kanna from the Dragon anime, and she's like giga short. Like, I don't know, like 1.5, maybe something like that. But even then, it's not real. It's a cartoon. What the
Calling
fuck?
Mintaloli is a big self-report.
It's weird.
the average standard. But people on Twitter are absolutely brain dead, and you have threads like this saying, I've said it before and I'll say it again, but Fizz is a disgusting piece of crap.
Wow.
I'm glad he never got to achieve any success or fame.
Wow. That dude, the amount of likes is shocking on it. 3.3k? Golden Freddy Fazbear? For an accusation?
From the 5 Nights at Freddy Plus, and I hope he fades into obscurity that he has deserved for a very long
You know, I do hate that whenever these people say someone is into these kind of things, they are always projecting. Like, they watch the actually fucked up heinous shit, and then they're like, oh, you watch VTubers? Wow. Wow.
long time. And to those who follow his con alt, I'm disappointed in you. Now, they're not just canceling Fizz, they're canceling anyone who's associated with him. Like, the bloodthirst is not enough. They're going after other creators like this Pasta individual, where you can see people making posts like this, mocking him after he wanted to leave the internet for a bit, saying, still following Fizz, F you.
I want to point out that this is never about protecting kids. This is about bullying. For whatever reason, they really don't like this guy and they decided that it's an easy sticker to slap onto it. They would never care about what happens to real-life children. They would never stand up to say anything to protect them. They would never donate for them to protect them. They will just beef with you that you're watching adult women on the internet.
Where you have this
It's
crude
bullying.
meme here where you have Pasta here.
Nice.
The
And
FNAF
then-
community are legally and medically regarded. They have to use a CPAP machine not because they're obese, although they are obese, but because they are literally too stupid to remember to breathe.
Oh my god.
Fizz exclaiming that he loves illegal material. Again, as pointed out in this quote, this is the material being showcased here. It's just mints. And you can see wackadoos in the replies of that saying, how are you going to look at this and say it doesn't look like a child?
What the fuck? Dude, I guarantee you these people wouldn't be able to enter to Japan because they would see an adult Japanese woman and they would faint. They would say that it's like, oh my god, why are you working here? You're supposed to go to high school or something.
And I guess the Rev-related meme and artwork here is evergreen. These wackadoos, the supposed normal people, will look at a VTuber and immediately think of children and think you're the weirdo for thinking otherwise.
Yeah,
These people are
crazy.
completely deranged. And again, as pointed out in this quote, if you look at this and automatically think child, then I just don't want to live in your head. In fact, I am very suspicious of individuals like this. We have seen mega threads of people looking at characters like men or anything that is
I
animated.
feel bad for her. You know, like someone just tweets out that, oh, she looks so cute, and like she gets into the middle of this awful, horrible thing.
Themes who call it a literal child or some sort of illegal
I bet she didn't know. I'm sure she knows. Like, these kind of news always somehow reaches you.
material, and eventually they get outed for being actual creeps themselves, or at the very least, hypocrites.
Mint isn't even wearing something remotely sexy or lewd. Exactly, it's a fully dressed character who is adult but short. Literally, there's no fan service. Almost every inch of that character is covered. Like, you can see a teeny bit of shoulder and a little bit of whatever this body part is, right? That's it.
It's by their own standards.
But she's naked under. That's true. That's true.
But here's some more call-out threads that I pointed out earlier in the video, saying, and to all of you saying mint isn't a lolly, this is one of the most commonly used emoji combinations used by lolicons.
Do you remember when they were saying that the yellow hand of showing the OK sign was for like whatever, like political nonsense, or when was the frog, one of the Papa emote? Do these people need a hobby, or like touch grass, or like what kind of like bullshit is this?
Explain.
Huh?
So yes, this is proof, I guess, that this individual must be a predator and should be shamed and ostracized and have their life ruined. These people are incredibly deranged. They're not just terminally online, they're misguided. And the fact that they feel so comfortable doing all this is the result of a problem that's been going on for many years. Where these
Bro, he has the Five Nights of Freddy as his username and his icon. I am not shocked by this whatsoever.
people genuinely believe that they're in the right for trying to ruin someone's life over trivial matters like engaging with posts from a VTuber like Mints. You can see Pasta adding on a long thread here, but really to get the quick points of this, you can see this one right here saying, and as for the behavior itself, I have seen some claim that it's incredibly obsessive and parasocial, but
This is so stupid because every time there is like a debut, this is like a thing that people do, especially VTubers, that you take a screenshot of like a debut in a stream and you say something nice. You know, like, oh, like, look at my angel, she looks so beautiful, like, what a sexy bitch she is, or da-da-da-da-da-da, right? It's like VTubing culture 101, that you put your Oshis and your fellow content creators onto your page if you like that. It's just, this is a goddamn normie, and that's why, oh, it's parasocial. It's not parasocial. It's normal. What?
actually look at the account, and it really boils down to his live posting about the current streams this creator has done as they were happening. Yeah, people are pointing out that this is...
Like, I remember I did this too. I think, like, I think there was, like, when Bao did a debut, or Numi, I don't know. I did it a few times, in the past, when I had the chance to tune into their whatevers. It's a completely normal thing. Oh my god, she's showing shoulders, what the whore! Bro, not even on the second one, there's no shoulders. It's over.
Like, obsessive behavior, which is very ironic, coming from the people scanning through the alt account of a YouTuber, trying to ruin their life for
the collarbone of consent.
engaging in posts made by Mint, for example. And Fizz would respond to the situation with this post, basically using it as a filter post, trying to get all of the toxic people out of his community and to block them if they want to spurg out in the replies and quotes of this post.
Honestly, he's kind of right. Like, you don't want these kind of people in your community. These people are mentally ill, and you cannot argue with them, you cannot explain, you cannot do anything with them. They are just living in their own asshole, and they are just yelling for, like, brownie points. Like, oh no, look, I called this person a bad thing on the internet. I am so much better than they are. That's all that is.
And of course, the people who are angry at this individual are going to still be angry. In fact, they'll probably be even more angry with this post, but I don't blame them for making a response saying this. Just woke up to the yearly ritual of getting harassed for made-up stuff. It's been 3+ years of this kind of thing on and off, so I'm used to it by now. And I'm actually busy at the moment, so if you are one of those weird, creepy roleplay accounts that I dislike, please use this post to leave your spam harassment comment, and I'll get to blocking you whenever I have free time. All I'm going to say is that I love VTubers and VTuber culture, and will absolutely get worse and more open about it in the coming months, based. And anyone who's uncomfortable by that should definitely leave. Also, please don't equate liking VTubers with actual serious crimes. That should be reserved for...
This is when words lose their meaning, right? When you repeat something over and over again, you kind of like wash it out, right? And they do this with the most heinous crimes, and then you can slap it onto literally anything. You know, like, oh... what was it? I remember when someone was saying, an OnlyFans girl was saying that if you download her pictures and you put it up online, it's like revenge porn. It's like, girl, like, it could be a lot of things, like stealing content publicly, like putting them up, but what? It's not. These are your pictures, girl. You put them up. You know?
For actual
to be fair, it's not their fault that their father didn't stick around. True.
Dangerous people, and taking away the impact of those words to turn them into a joke causes real, actual harm in the long run. People who do that constantly and don't care about the implications are...
If I was their dad, I would also abandon them. Holy shit! Oh my god. Wow. Damn, I hope you will only have sons. Question mark.
Are genuinely disgusting to me. Anyways, just remember to stay kind, and I'll see you again when I come back home. Now, of course, there is a torrent
crazy.
of miserable, fatherless individuals spurging out in the replies, I guess kind of to the point of what this individual is trying to accomplish with this post in the
Waste of a good sperm.
first place, kind of proving his points. But that is the situation, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is being canceled for...
I don't think he will be cancelled. The thing is that these people are just yapping. They are like insufferable, miserable people who have no happiness. They wouldn't have watched him anyways. If anything, he is getting a boost because now more people are looking onto his profile. Because it's like, oh, that's nonsense. It's bullshit.
interacting.
These are the kind of people who are like, oh, we are the modern audience. We need more, I don't know, female lead in games, and they will also not buy it. And it's just like everyone flops, you know?
With mints on his alt account. It's literally insane. If this is not peak 2026.
The thing is that I cannot imagine that these people love themselves. You have to have a level of self-hatred for yourself, and that's why you're trying to pull down others to make yourself feel better about yourself, right? You're so miserable that you have to call someone an even worse thing than you are, because then at least you're a little bit, you're closer to being a human being.
Twitter, I don't know what else could be at this point. Very unfortunate, but at the end of the day, you know, common sense prevails, and people who are not brain dead and terminally online, they can look at this and think for themselves and go, wow, you know what? Calling someone heinous stuff for what's being accused here, interacting with a VTuber mints, yeah, that's uncalled for, and also harms real victims by watering down the related terms and allegations to something like that. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider...
Well, that was silly. That was extremely silly. What a stupid thing to be upset about or something. Horrible. Bye-bye, Rava. It's okay, there was another something I wanted to check.